but you'd rather make it hard. Loving you is like a battle.
What?
And we both end up with scars. I changed the key like 3 times. Tell me who I have to be to gain some reciprocity. See how I started grabbing the mic. Cause no one loves you more than me. And no one ever will. All these things keep coming back from the past. Yeah. All these people coming out of retirement. We see Kendrick Lamar got a new album coming out. They remaking movies all the damn time. We don't think to be remade. You know who we need to see again? You know who I want to see again?
Who?
I think she got another one in her too. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's one more in her. I need to hear the re-education of Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
God damn it. Not that you owe me, Miss Lauryn Hill, but I'm just saying, and all the things that have returned, all the things that are being reconsidered. The homegirl, Candace, told me one time that she considered the miseducation of Lauryn Hill to be the Bible on respectability politics. And I would like to see a response to that from Miss Lauryn Hill. Has she learned anything new? Did she listen to the songs of the past and be like, hey, maybe I should have been like, go get your money, girl. Or I don't know. I don't know what other different message she would have said, but care for me. You know you care for me, stand for me, stand for me. They said Frank Ocean is retired.
Yeah.
Is it real?
I don't know.
Put him in the same category, okay? I need new albums from Frank Ocean and from Lauryn Hill.
But only if it's...
Only if it's what?
Only if it's like, I don't know, Channel Orange or Nostalgia Ultra.
You don't want them a blonde?
No, I'm cool.
Oh!
I mean, it was okay, but...
All right. Well, hit the intro, sweetheart. Let's get to it. Got a busy day. Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of Awake and Bake with BeMo. Yeah, we are your solution-based podcast where we discover and investigate all things black all the time. I mean, sometimes we take a break from the black because, man, being black is hard as hell. But think of us like a mix between Howard Stern and Tom Joyner. With a freshly rolled joint in the morning. We'll be covering the new blueprints. And so let's make sure we're saying good morning to our wonderful producer and the wonderful heartbeat to my soul, the lady of the house. Good morning, lady of the house.
Good morning, y'all.
Why are you covering your mouth?
Allergies.
Okay, for sure. For sure. She over here look like a bandit right now. About to get stuck up. This morning episode is as always is being brought to us by the Washington Informer Bridge, WIBridgeDC.com, or at WIBridgeDC on all social media platforms. Of course, always check out my man, the Media Prince, who has his season 2 of What's Going On DMV. If you need the tea, if you need the hot takes, if you need to know what the fuck is going on around the city, just holler at my man, Media Prince, because he's going to bring you art and entertainment.
We bring you culture and taste, art and entertainment. We bring you history and politics. And we got all things DC. I even got you covered, Maryland and Virginia. Welcome to What's Going On, DC.
Shout out to the Media Prince. We appreciate you and making his voice more dramatic than it actually is. Art and entertainment. He don't even say it like that. And also, of course, tomorrow, we already know tomorrow is 420, which is the Wake and Bake Fest. So this show is also being brought to you by the Wake and Bake Fest. We will be having a special segment at the end to do some highlights of our sponsors and features that'll be at the show. It'll be a good time. You showing the animated joint up right now?
Is that's one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show the animated joint. I'm saying, okay, we got the Wake and Bake Fest. I just want to say, because I can't write it down, because apparently arrogance is no good for your marketing. That's what they tell me in the books. But I just want to say, the marketing assets for this situation have been fantastic. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay? I get y'all flyers and y'all posts in the DMs, and I get y'all videos y'all take directly off your phone, and which I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna go to the party. We still gonna go to church on Sunday, whatever the fuck it is. Right? It's a real cute flyer. But man, y'all niggas ain't touching this shit, man. And I haven't seen an event producer produce this level of marketing assets ever.
No.
Speaking of which, let's show them the commercial, and then we're going to get right into the show. That'll work.
Even if you might not want to, you can't help but wake people up with that fresh, stank-ass herb smoked in the haze of the early morning.
Sativa. All right, time to head upstairs. Oh, I'm so ready to make breakfast with my sweetheart. Sweetheart, wake up! I got breakfast!
Ooh, you made breakfast.
It's just sweet.
The best part of wake
I feel like your toes though.
Oh!
is BeMo and Bryant. Free pre-roll with entry.
I do want y'all to know that the lady in the house toes does smell like the fire gas though, okay?
All
So,
right.
like, hot Cheeto OG.
I don't know why you projecting. You're the only person in the house.
I'm the only person in the house with stank toes, that's what you're saying? That's wild. That's wild. But good morning, y'all. We have a very interesting show for you this morning. We want to talk about a few things. The last segment we're going to reserve to give a shout out and a more explanations of what the Wake and Bake Fest are. But if I can speak my truth, it is my show. I feel like I can speak my truth. If I speak my truth, I'm tired of promoting that motherfucker. Good Lord. My goodness. I ain't put out a clip. Niggas don't even know what the show about. They just see the blue and the yellow. My goodness. But we are, and although I am fatigued, we still need to sell more tickets to the situation. Although maybe we'll get to that when we get to the last segment. There are three things we want to talk about. That's the third. One of the other two things we want to talk about, this walk I took through DC, canvassing door to door, some observations that I saw in the U Street area. And then I also want to talk about, which I think we're going to start here, I want to talk about this new app that the Gen Z, the Zillennials, the Gen Z people, what they are gravitating to is this new app, and it's called Be Real. Now, I don't know if you can, while I'm talking, see if you can scroll through the scenes and see if you can find my man's with the filter. I forgot what I called it, okay? But in the season 3 premiere episode of Awake and Bake with BeMo, we discovered, we came back with this idea that the internet isn't real. And I based it upon this situation of this gentleman on Instagram. Show it. I don't know if it might be Rat in the Kitchen that come up. Let's see what happened.
Oh, I thought it was, is IG real? Is it that one?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the.
See here, let's see here. Wow, and they gave me small legs?
Well, it played.
It just played?
Yeah.
And it had no sound over here, but apparently it just played. So we based it on this thing that there was this real filter on IG, or maybe it was just like an interactive game, I suppose, in which this orange bar comes down and is supposed to reveal to you who your celebrity lookalike is. But when I went to do it myself, I found out that there wasn't an AI that was doing that situation. It was people who were uploading their own pictures and then literally getting their Oscar on to see if they could fool the people to thinking that this AI had disrespected them. That's when I discovered that the internet ain't real. It's not a real place. And everything we do on the internet is actually an imitation of something that we could do in real life better. I want you to keep that definition in mind. I believe the internet is a replacement or is a capitalistic convenience that allows us to do things that we do in the real life worse. That's what the internet is.
Right.
Right? So in such, as such, of such, through such, I forgot to say you could donate through the situation. We'll do that later. As such, in such, through such, there is a new app that the Gen Z people are on. The name of the app is called Be Real. Play the clip.
Why are people ditching their social media apps for this new one? You might have seen this icon at the top of your phone's app store. It's called Be Real, and it's quickly becoming one of the most popular social media apps amongst Gen Zers, as we all start to ditch the filters for something that's a bit more real. So how does it work? Well, at a different time every day, you get a notification to post a photo of what you're doing in that exact moment. And you should post that moment within 2 minutes. It's caught people's attention because you get to see what's real, which is often less exciting than you may think. You can't use filters like you can on other social media platforms, and you don't have the time to find an Instagrammable corner so you can pretend you're living your best life. And people are loving it. It started in France in 2020, but has really taken off recently. It's been downloaded more than 3 million times since the start of this year. In a time where there is increasing social media fatigue, this app for the moment seems to be showing phone users a real-life image that they find comforting. So would you ever ditch your apps for this new one?
Sometimes I have to be careful because I'm getting older, right? I told a lady at the house the other day, I can tell I'm getting older because when I walk in rooms with people who are like 24, 25, 26, sometimes all the way up to 29, when I speak, they look at me like I'm an adult. Like they look at me like with reverence and a slight bit of respectful fear.
Yeah.
And that's not something that happened in my mid-20s and teenage years. I never got those looks before. But anyway, I'm getting older, and I must be constantly aware of my own biases, right? I must be constantly aware that what may be solutions for the future can look like disruptive culture to me.
Okay.
So I see this Be Real app, right? This app that to me imitates just having friends, like being able to see what people are doing in the moment. And I listen to the name of Be Real, and I'm stuck between, is this a solution to social media, or is this further integration into the false reality of social media?
Right.
Because if the social media app can allow us to be real, be authentic within a moment, but still live in this very curated space, is that reality?
Right.
I read in an article when trying to discover what more about this app, a person said, I can't remember the name and how they're connected to the app, but they said that curating the human facade is the most human thing that you can do. I deeply disagree.
Yeah.
Curating our aesthetic, how we look, to me is not, I mean, it's a human thing to do, but actually I feel like the most human thing you could do is fuck up. The most human thing you could do is make a mistake, cross somebody's path, break a bone, not curate your self-image. And when we talk about the natural curation of a self-image, I really feel like that means like cut your hair, wash your face, not digitally alter your aesthetic. And again, it's we were tiptoeing on this line when we were talking about, did we talk about wigs on here? Did we talk about BBLs?
Yeah.
Okay, we were tiptoeing on the line. We were talking about wigs and BBLs on here. And I'm very careful not to shame individuals who use these face-altering apps as a way to keep up with the Joneses on social media. I'm very careful not to do that because the individuals that we're usually talking about are women, right? And we talked about on last Thursday, make sure you check out the episode on Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts, or on BeMoAuthentic.com. But we talked about last week who is responsible for the beauty standard. I don't know, but I know who it affects most.
Right.
And I know we should be careful about how we demystify that this beauty standard is damaging. So I'm very careful to my people out here using the Facetune. I'm very careful to the people out here using the filters. But I want you to know, if Gen Z, I think this might be an important note because I feel like millennials are always afraid of the C word. If Gen Z is growing fatigue of digital alterations, then your face altered on an app is going to be considered corny.
Wow.
What I find interesting, and this is why I had to start off the segment by saying I want to be careful about not being the old guy stomping saying, back in my day, you can do what the fuck you want to do. But I want to be careful in that because I don't know, while I'm sitting here asking the question if Be Real is actually a realistic integration of technology and social media, I'm also very aware that this could be a solution. This could be the solution to this impossible beauty standard that is being propagated throughout social media, this breaking of a pattern, this breaking of a mindset that you have to have. You have to have a perfect face to be respected on your social media. If Be Real is doing the work to break that, then this might be the solution. And so when I see things like, put up the Ogilvy joint, when I see things,
That's Be Real too.
yeah, when I see things like the announcement that Ogilvy put up where they said UK Ogilvy, which I think is a beauty brand, is no longer featuring influencers who use face alteration. Be Real comes out amongst Gen Z is starting a rethinking of what it means to be authentic on the internet. Ogilvy UK says the influencers will no longer need to use facial alterations. Actually, you can't use facial alterations and get this check. So I'm stuck. I'm stuck between, and maybe only time will tell, I'm stuck between whether this app, whether this social media thing will actually do the work of fixing the mental health and the cultural responsibilities and the beauty standard impossibilities. I'm wondering if that'll do the work to break that, or if that's just the next step in.
Right.
The next step into a metaverse, the next step into a digital universe that allows you to curate your experience. I always take it back to 10,000 Merits on Black Mirror, right? They had the TV show. They had the TV shows that you could watch when you was riding the bike, right? Some of the TV shows were I'ma Slap You. Some of the TV shows were dating shows. Some of the TV shows were a reality TV competition show. But when the Revolutionary got a TV show, instead of him breaking the system, they just put him on TV as well. I'm always cognizant that if Be Real is just part of the social media experience, then I feel like that's just a channel that you can turn to, and it's not the solution.
Right.
But also want to be very careful to say this could be the right step, because I think, man, I don't know what some of y'all look like. I see you every day on Instagram, see you every day on Twitter, then I see you in person, walk right by you. I don't know what some of y'all look like, man. We have a comment from the beginning of the show. I want to get to that. Do we have any other comments regarding the Be Real?
Nope.
What are your thoughts on this app?
I agree that I'm not sure that this is necessarily a step in the right direction, because I get the the pretenses and like the point of it and everything, but you have to look at how an app like Instagram started.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. It started out as a pure photograph sharing app.
Right. And look how we've devolved.
Look how we've devolved. Now niggas we used to be great photographs. I feel like at one point the most popular thing on Instagram were amazing photographs.
Right.
Now the most popular thing are reels where people playing with themselves and the community. Niggas digitally masturbating out here. Niggas out here playing with themselves on the internet using Instagram as a filter.
Isn't that crazy? We have all this technology now, and that's what y'all.
We have all this technology now, and I don't know. I mean, I want to be, as much as I want to be like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
It's as someone who, I'm gonna borrow Kayla's words, as someone who talks to the internet every day, it seems like there is an immense pressure to be like other people so that you can see those numbers go up. There's like a endorphic connection to it.
Yeah.
And if you're not careful, you will very soon find yourself following in the same tropes of the people that you can't stand.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I feel like my least favorite social media content is social media content that teaches you how to make social media content. It's like the most redundant and ridiculous thing possible.
Yeah.
Let's get to this comment at the beginning of the show, and then we're gonna move on to our next topic.
So
Drew asked me for
said,
some black ass advice.
He said he had a situation he needs a black ass opinion on.
Okay.
At their wedding, this white
Call me now. Sorry.
At their wedding, this white ass woman is going to be hopping a broom. It's irritating the most African part of my soul. Am I tripping?
Are you? I hope she's marrying a black man.
Right.
And if she's marrying a black man and he's having her jump the broom, I think your problem is with the groom.
Yeah.
Cause I wish I had a white friend I could call up on. That'd be another thing. That'd be another thing I'd have in the show. We'd have the corral of big booty girls that'll be our live audience clappers, and then I'd have phone a white friend. I wish I could just press a button and be like, "Hey Jack, you know about jumping the broom?" No? All right, cool. So if white folks don't know about jumping the broom, then it seems like this is a tradition that's being extended from the black man over to his white wife. I don't know if you're friends with the groom, Drew, but I would have to have a conversation with the groom.
Yeah.
I'd have to tell him flat out, bro, you marrying a white woman. This is an enslaved tradition.
Right.
You are marrying a white woman. Walk down that aisle, listen to your Bon Jovi, have your mixed kids, and move on with your life.
Yeah.
I'm not even 100%. I'm not 100% sure about jumping the broom. When we get married. That seems like old tradition to me. That seems like old blueprints to me. But maybe just a cultural tradition. Either way, I don't think it's hers to have. And if I want to go deep because I don't know these people, I feel like that's going to be an indication of the type of marriage they're going to have.
He said it's mostly because she's critical of black culture, but now is engaging in something sacred.
Yeah, nah. That's going to be a problem.
Right.
That's going to be a problem. If this white woman don't understand that she white, when y'all have black kids, she going to assume she black.
Man.
I'm telling you now. If this white woman does not understand her place in whiteness, does not understand her job is to actually liberate whiteness from this situation, not to participate in black culture, y'all going to have a problem.
Right.
So, Drew, I don't know who you know. If you know the groom, holler at the groom and be like, hey, man, you got to tell your wife to chill. Or have a conversation with your fiance about the realities of her being white, participating in a black tradition. Like, what does that really mean? Like, what is it? That's the same thing as what does it mean to be a Negro on July 4th? What does it mean? What is Independence Day to the enslaved? Right. Why are white women jumping the broom? She got to cut that shit out. She really got to cut that shit out. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. It's rolling time. I like that segment, though. I want to do more. Advice with BeMo. Black ass advice from BeMo.
Marcus said, would that be her fault or the groom's if she doesn't know how she fits in with black culture?
That's what I think is the groom's fault.
Yeah.
I think my man's Drew, you got to sit down with the groom and reconcile the violation so that he can then communicate that to his wife. Now, I don't know who out here suggesting to jump into the broom. If it was her, that's wild.
Right.
That's wild. If it was him, my man got to recognize he dating a white woman. If you want to do black things, well, you should have chose differently.
Okay.
What the black lady in the crowd say when Gerard Carmichael said he was dating white boys? Wow. Wow. All right, y'all. It's rolling time. Okay. Today's rolling time, we're actually gonna play the Technicolor video. One of the features for the Wake and Bake Fest tomorrow morning. My main man, light-skinned grand.
What?
Huh? Huh? I can't say that. I can't say that. My main man. That's my Martin Luther King right there. The Jews and Gentiles.
Go ahead.
This nigga Martin Luther King. Was off the chain. Yeah, we're gonna show the Technicolor video, and we'll be right back with more Wake and Bake with B. Mo. Don't go nowhere.
Y'all say you're.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you name no place and time, I'll be there. It could be another life, I'd be there for you. If it gets cold, I'll warm you. And if it's too loud, I'll calm you down. If it gets dim, if it all fades out, I'll see you in Technicolor. I see you in Technicolor. I see you in Technicolor. I like it. Your hue, your brightness, your view excites me, ignites me, invites me. You like it, I love it. You need it, I want it. The deeper the color, oh. For all in between, hold on to me. If it all gets dim, if it all fades out, if it all fades out, I'll see you in Technicolor. I see you in Technicolor. Oh, I see you in Technicolor. I see you in Technicolor. I see you in Technicolor. I see you in. I see you in Technicolor. I see you. I see you in Technicolor. Yeah, 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 oh, baby.
Welcome back to Who Wake and Bake We It Be Mo. You know, I looked Kayla in the eye yesterday, and I was playing. Actually, I have a tape player that I carry around now, Bluetooth player. I have a Bluetooth tape player that I carry around now. And I was playing Technicolor the tape. If you don't have that, go get that. Playing Technicolor the tape while we were in the meeting yesterday, and I looked at Kayla and I was like, "Hey, man, you remember we made a music video?"
Yeah.
Shout out to you, y'all. Shout out to Kendall. Shout out to the whole team. Shout out to the good folks over at BeMo Productions. We fuck with y'all.
What?
No, I was talking to me. That was Yaj, the Technicolor music video that premiered last year. I'm still so very proud of that situation. Yaj will be a performer, the performer at the Wake and Bake Fest. He'll be closing out the night. It's going the
morning.
The morning. Although I had a thought the other day. No, I'll say the thought. I'll save it for post show thoughts on Thursday. We got a full slate this week.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't done Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in like a year. We got a full slate this week. But anyway,
Maybe two.
yeah. What you say?
Maybe two.
Maybe 2 years we ain't done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, because you were working at CTA last year.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
420 is the show anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
We turned 3? Yeah.
No, 2, because we started on 2020. So we would have been 1 last year.
We've been 1. Okay. And we are 2. Good Lord. That means we're going into our 3rd year.
Yeah.
There's something I want to say, but I don't know if it's appropriate. Okay, I'll just put it this way. If this is year 2, going into year 3 of Wake and Bake with BeMo, this is my 5th year in podcasting. My 5th year in podcasting. And you hear all the I don't know if y'all actually listen to podcasts, but when you listen to podcasts, you hear all the advertising, you see all the money that's being made in the advertising space. And what's interesting about the podcast space that it is incredibly oversaturated. Like there's probably 4 niggas right now, combined on all y'all timelines who's also doing a similar situation right now. I don't know if they got the quality we got. I don't know if they talk about what we talk about, but there are 4 niggas right now who are also doing the same thing. And I don't necessarily mean on IG. I mean, just the fact that somebody's doing a wake and bake morning show, like it's happening.
Right.
It's an oversaturated field. And what's funny about the podcast field is that you only need 1,000 consistent listeners to be in the top 3% of all podcasts. Ain't that crazy?
Right. Yeah.
If you didn't know, we had like 350 here at Wake and Bake with BeMo. So we are 35% away from being in the top 3% of all. I'm sorry, we are 65% away from being in the top 3% of all podcasts. It's kind of a crazy thought when you think about it. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. Why am I talking about this? What was I talking about?
Oh, you've been doing podcasting for 5 years.
Been doing podcasts for 5 years. It has not been until this season of Wake and Bake with BeMo we are actually seeing financial returns from the show. Right? With that being said, I want you to know you can always donate to the show. You can always go to BeMoAuthentic.com/DARENT, because although brands are trying to advertise the show, the only people I feel like can actually make an impact on the show, make sure we go to where we go, is the people.
Yeah.
It's y'all. It's all 7, 8 of y'all on Instagram. It's all 4 of y'all on YouTube. It's all 6 of y'all on Twitter right now.
It's actually 6 on YouTube.
Oh, hey. Shit, we got double-digit numbers. And I tell you, this whole sponsorship situation has just taught me so much about the power of the people, the power of engagement.
Community.
Which is ironically one of my least favorite words.
Interesting.
Like love, honestly. It's been bastardized and marketed so much that I don't even know what the fuck it means anymore. I know what love means. I know what community means. But as far as like worldwide recognition of what the actual definition is, what's up?
Drew said it took him a full year of being monetized on YouTube to get his first payout. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was, damn.
How much was your first payout, Drew? If you don't mind.
But what you were saying about this being the first year that the podcast has been monetized, it's kind of like a life lesson in there. Like, you may not be able to see the end, the end of your journey, or this is not the end. This is really just the beginning. Right.
I don't know. I think there is this is definitely not what we were supposed to be talking about, but I think there is I said on the last post, I don't know how many people read my captions on the joint, but I'm actually a pretty decent writer. I was in my last joint, I have revealed to the people that I had been evicted 2 times in 16 months.
Mm-hmm.
Once from R Street and once from Q Street. That's crazy. QR right next to each other. That's ridiculous.
Mm.
And the reason why is because I invested my rent money, the money that I had made to go towards this apartment, JBG, whoever the fuck on it, I don't care. I had invested that money into events. So when you, and what's crazy, people might not even remember this, but when you look back at the Speakeasy situation, the money I paid Panama, the money I paid Blackstone, the money I paid Alex Vaughn, the money I paid Deacon Izzy, that's my rent money.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to Q Street, the money I paid Foots and Coles, the money I paid Alex Vaughn, the money I paid DuPont Underground, the money I paid 411 New York, that's a Speakeasy situation. Like, those are straight up events. I see the direct cause and effect of the situation. So when you say, like, you can't see the thing that's directly in front of you, it's not a pole that's blocking your eyesight.
Right.
It's a journey that you can't see the end of. It's not a single distraction. It's not a one obstacle. It's not even an obstacle course. It's an obstacle marathon.
Yeah.
That's a circle.
I feel like it's a winding path.
Yeah, I'll give you, it's a winding path that you run in laps.
Yeah.
You're going to run down that path again.
Yeah.
you are going to make a mistake again, and you're going to have to run down that path again.
Mm-hmm. And Drew says for YouTube, it was 115, and his first Twitch payout he got in 5 months was 106.
Wow. The people still say we should be on Twitch and TikTok. And maybe we should.
Yeah.
And maybe we should do those things. I don't know. I just got real introspective, maybe because like the event is tomorrow. And if I'm being honest now, okay. So for the first time ever, the show was paid for and I haven't spent $1.
Mm-hmm.
The money that's going to be made from the tickets is going directly back to the show. The purpose of the Wake and Bake Fest is to introduce more people to Wake and Bake with BeMo. But for the first time, I don't feel the pressure about money. I actually feel the pressure about attendance. But I'm going to say this, though. And I've been trying to tell myself this before every event. We've done the best we can.
Yeah.
We have marketed the best way I know how. We have reached as many platforms as possible. We have burst our primary bubble. We have produced high quality content to get the voice out. If this event does not reach the attendance mark that it needs to, we have the money to pay back our sponsors. And maybe because I fucked up yesterday, I made a pretty big mistake yesterday. I'm hoping, my biggest fear is that the sponsors won't show me grace. I don't know how that would happen. I don't know what that looks like. But because we got people buying tickets, but a lot of people buying tickets also saying, man, I can't make it in the morning, but I want to buy the support.
Right.
If only 9 people come to this situation, it's 13 people on here right now. If only 9 people come to the Wake and Bake Fest, I want y'all to know, and I say this with the bottom of my heart, that was not the marker of my success.
Yeah. I feel like they know that. We know that.
They know that?
Yeah,
The people know?
We know.
People know? I mean, maybe because we haven't fucked up on here in a while, other than the technology issues. Thank you, OBS. Don't crash. I know you're sensitive. I think I have forgotten, and yesterday's mistake definitely clarified it to me. I think I have forgotten that one of the reasons why we do this show is to do the work of being wrong and correcting ourselves in public.
Right.
Having the wrong opinion, coming to the wrong conclusion, being corrected, having the correct information, and then justifying. If we are who we say we are, then accountability should be easy.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to the next subject.
We got some comments.
Oh, we just go. Come on with the comments. That wasn't a segment, but come on.
Ariel says people are tired of quote unquote fast food content. You give nuance and quality. Hella proud to see this continue to grow.
Hey, Ariel. She played the mellophone.
Oh, nice. Hey.
I think that's who we're talking to. I think she played the mellophone. Oh my God, I had such an unfortunate nickname for you in college. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I can't even remember what it was, but it's definitely not something I'm proud of.
District Bloke says salute. Cool. Jocelyn says, how many are you expecting? Blow Magazine says, we know that. Like, we know it's not indicative. Yeah. And then District Bloke says, we building. This is the jump off. It's going to be a success. And then Blow Magazine says, keep going. The joys of being wrong.
Actually, you know what? Now that District Bloke got on here, it actually reminded me we do have a segment that we probably I'm gonna table again my walk through DC. I'm gonna table it again. Let's get to some of our Wake and Bake Fest situations. I actually want to start with Bastards. I don't know if is it on there. Is it Chris Cardi?
Yeah.
Okay, don't show it yet.
Okay.
So I'm a big fan of Bomani Jones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. The people know I'm a big fan of Bomani Jones. Interesting enough, I'm beginning to disagree with Bomani, which means I think I need to go to school.
Oh.
Like I think I need to invest myself into some type of education certification, because there's a perspective that Bomani Jones is coming from that I don't agree with. but because he presents it so intelligently, I haven't quite figured out a way to centralize my thoughts and formally propose a counter. I'm just like, I don't like it. I don't fuck with that shit. Right. But anyway, there are a lot of things I still agree with. And I want to say I made a statement when I turned 30 that I was only interested in things that served me. I think I'm over that era. I think I'm interested in things. I'm interested in things. Right. At one point I wouldn't be dealing with shit. George Floyd was dead, Brown Taylor didn't get no justice. I don't give a fuck what white people think at that time. Now I'm just interested in things. Watch Severance. It's pretty good on Apple Plus. Anyway, was watching BeMo Jones. BeMo Jones did an excellent segment on the Masters. The Masters is a golf tournament that happens at the Augusta National Golf Club private course. Right? In the history of the Masters, which is a golf tournament, there are only 2 golfers who are actually members of that country club. If you think Tiger Woods is one of them, you're damn wrong. Because it is what you thought it was. All right? It's racist, it's sexist, it's classist. All right? It is. It's all of those things. The Masters is so classist, and I don't even know if people recognize it as classist. The Masters is so classist that they sell merchandise and concessions under market price. So you can get a Yingling, or I'm sorry, let me use Yingling. You could get a Stella on the course of the Masters for $2. Now that's a $6 Stella. Right? $5 a happy hour. But at the Masters, they selling it for $2. Same thing with the merchandise. They only release a certain amount of merchandise, right?
Don't they not have commercials too?
They don't have commercials, and they said, fuck you, CBS. Right. All right, we don't need y'all for real. They show the Masters for 4 days, y'all. 4 days the Masters is on. They show 5 commercials in total.
That's wild.
That's how classist the Masters is. Like, we above money. Fuck you. All right? That's not my point. Now hit the Chris Carter joint. One of the sponsors for the Wake and Bake Fest, and I want y'all to know when I get sponsors, it's gonna be an authentic situation. Yeah. Chris Carter, you got him up? Got my man's up right there? I didn't get it before. I didn't get the bastards things before. But man, after hearing that BeMo Jones segment, which side is it on? This side? This shit is genius. Ooh. This shit is genius. There's another picture of him where he's sitting on the toilet, right? It's because it's like, fuck the Masters, right? Fuck that traditional archetype that led us into toxic masculinity, rampant misogyny, rape culture, racism within blackness towards blackness, white supremacy. Fuck all that shit. Fuck that shit even to the point of traditional family. We ain't masters out here. We fucking bastards out here. I get it. I didn't get it before, but this shit here, this shit is genius. This shit is genius. So when the ancestors tapped on Chris Carter's shoulder and said, I need you to fuck with Wake and Bake with BeMo, we had an aligned thought. We are bastards. We are bastards to this country. We are bastards to this culture. We are bastards to our names. What? Man. We are not followers of a tradition? Fuck that tradition. Fuck the Augusta National Golf Club. You know what? I want them to invite me to their country club. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shit in all 18 holes, right? And the lady in the house know I got enough shit, okay? I'm gonna shit in all 18 holes. Every time that somebody put their hand in there, they're gonna be touching my ass. Fuck them.
Sweetheart.
And the Masters are the type of system, the type of white supremacy that's been so normalized that we forget that it exists. Right. And they entertain us with these lack of commercials and our $2 beers. We forget that it exists. Then a nigga like Chris Carter come up and say, nah, fuck that. You got to remember, bruh. You got to remember, bruh. We are not of here. We are not of planet Earth. Right. I just wanted to give that quick review, right? Because I thought I got it. After I watched the BeMo Jones thing maybe like a week ago, I got it. I get it. If anything, come get you a bastard shirt at the Wake and Bake Fest. If anything, okay? Shit. All right, let's I done got all excited. What else I got on there?
Wake and Bake Fest sponsors.
All right, hit the sponsor joint. All right, so we do have, again, a very interesting thing to happen in my life. We do have sponsors that will be part of the Wake and Bake Fest. These individuals are bringing things that I think will be unique to your smoking experience. We got my man OGK Mink, who's coming through not only with the crypto advice, and I know nigga, fucking crypto. Let me tell y'all something. The other day I went off on NFTs, right? Did I say that on the show?
No.
Okay, I might have been in the office. Jack Dorsey sold his first tweet as an NFT. I don't know the exact number, so don't quote me. Jack Dorsey sold his first tweet as an NFT for like $2.8 or $4.8 million, right?
Wow.
And it was in conjunction with a fundraiser to help COVID victims? COVID healers? COVID patients? COVID.
Would it be victims? I don't
Not
know.
victims.
I've
They
seen,
get shanked.
I've seen it though. I've seen them say COVID victims. I don't know.
Well, the COVIDs.
People with
Went to the COVIDs, right? They recently tried to sell it on the auction block, right? The NFT, Jack Dorsey, they went for $4.8 million, right? They set the price at $23 million, $23 to $25 million, right? The highest bid for this NFT was $280 regular dollars.
Oh, I thought you was a wild number.
Nope. $280 regular dollars. A zip, if you will. Which, in my opinion, is the exact worth of Jack Dorsey's first tweet. About $300. That actually makes sense.
You know what's funny?
What's
isn't
up?
that the number of characters?
It is. So somebody
They
was
petty.
trolling. Somebody was petty. You know, and you know what? The fact that they was petty with their money means this is a rich person with an attitude, which is probably a young person that's like, this shit is stupid.
Exactly.
But I want you to know that the NFT situation now, see, people stop listening right there. But I want y'all to know the NFT situation is real. Web 3.0 is real.
Yeah.
What black folks will do, which I don't blame us for because of the system of trauma and oppression that we go through, we hear one negative thing about this system and we automatically disengage. Do not disengage, right? The thought that you could ever be rich off of flipping digital portraits is as rare as you getting rich off of flipping actual portraits.
Right.
That's only like 1 to 2% of the world are able to do that. So if you're able to do that on the internet, congratulations. You are mirroring a system that happens in real life. This is why I say the internet is not a real place. You are only going to emulate real life. But I don't want people to disengage from NFTs because I think the system of NFTs is going to be integral, right? Same thing about crypto. Niggas say crypto, but Monty Jones is one of those individuals that they call it funny money, like it's not really there. You call it funny money all you want to, but that shit is a currency, and it is not going anywhere. You will die, and Bitcoin will still be around. It's too late. And by too late, it means I bought a pizza with Bitcoin in 2009.
Yeah.
I have a Bitcoin out there somewhere. I have no idea what it is, but I was using it for criminal enterprises on the internet. The black market laundered money. It's already been here. But the trick is, if you can trick people to thinking that the fake thing is a real thing and that the real thing is not an imitation of the fake thing, then you could be BeReal the app. Other sponsors we got going on, so you know I was talking that cash shit as it comes to the rolling contest, okay? Is the slideshow still going?
Yeah.
Okay. I was talking cash shit about it. As a prize for the rolling contest, we have the Kanahiba Kanagar. Or Kanahiba Kanagar. Anyway, do you remember all the characters from Barney?
No. I remember what they looked like, kind of. It
Was one of them TJ? What was the baby?
Yeah.
TJ was trans, wasn't she?
I think so.
That's what I thought. They called her a tomboy, but we know what it is now.
Was she was the yellow one?
Yeah, I think she was the yellow one.
There was the little green one with the bow.
Yeah, I can't remember. She had a song too. Dreamwood.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I thought about the song just now, but I can't bring it to mind.
Yeah.
Man, I'm old. My
Right.
mom said I used to love Barney. Anyway, win the rolling contest. We got a blunt that smokes for 2.5 hours, rolled in premium hemp paper with shatter and wax, premium gas in the mist. It's going to be a great time. Cannot wait. The dude from Balm right now is calling me. I don't know why.
Oh.
Dude from Balm is calling me right now. We have him. He's going to come give a rolling
Glass.
Oh, why you on your way? Oh, Lord, it's tomorrow. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. It's a live call on Wake and Bake with BeMo. Yo, man, you on the show right now. Just want to let you know that. Nothing. Where the thing is tomorrow.
I thought you said it was Tuesday today.
420. Wednesday.
Oh,
Wednesday.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I got you.
Okay, for sure. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right, for sure. All right, man. We'll have a master rolling class for my man Miguel from Balm. He'll be there. Me and the lady at the house, we took this class one day when we went to Balm to pick up a portrait because, you know, you got to buy a portrait for your I-71 situation. What happened?
Baby Bob.
Baby Bob! Wow!
Rolling class.
What was the song she sang? It was about applesauce. Anybody remember the song?
Man.
Anyway, rolling class. Me and the lady at the house, we took a rolling class. Now, we've been rolling blunts. I feel like I've been saying this on the show for the last 3 weeks. We've been rolling blunts. Well, I've been rolling since I was 21. I'm about to turn 33, so 12 years. I've been rolling for about a seventh grader's lifetime. And I still learn new things when it came to experiencing the cannabis. So, like, I'm really excited for y'all to see that. Of course, we'll have a live show of Wake and Bake with BeMo. We'll be there live streamed from secret location. I could tell the people, though. It's at the box. Y'all know it's at the box. Where else I'm going to go? Where else I'm going to go? I'm so fucking proud of the small wooden box, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so fucking... And you know who I'm also proud of? This is very random. He's not going to be at the show. 301 Icon. I'm very proud of that man. He went from his first show at the box was like sort of full.
Mm-hmm.
His second show at the box was bumping.
Mm-hmm.
Third show at the box was nobody there. And that's how it goes. When it comes to events, when you get to your third event, you usually run through your entire primary circle, which means you haven't burst the bubble. So in your third event, if you haven't like engaged with another partner, if you haven't dramatically grown, if you try to repeat the formulas from 1 and 2, especially from 2 because 2 was so successful, I could write a book about this shit. Your third one, nobody gonna be there. But the thing that you gotta do after failing at the third one is you gotta get the fuck up.
Right.
You gotta get over it quickly,
Right.
like really quickly, and get to the fourth one. Because the fourth one, you will have learned the lessons of your failures of the third one. Your primary circle will be re-engaged because they saw you fail. They weren't at the situation. Say they will be back for the fourth one. You'll have a secondary and tertiary audience. You have learned the new lessons. I hope it's like sponsorships or endorsements or something. Man, 301 Icon has done that though. That's what I'm saying. His fifth show now, he nearly sold out the pie shop.
Oh, wow.
Right, that's how I should go. That's how you go as an artist. I know it's the hard way. I know niggas want to go viral. I know niggas want to pop off. But you know, that's some internet shit that's not real, just like in real life. You know what I'm saying? Justin Bieber just don't be popping up every day, okay? Okay? I believe Justin Bieber might be the last viral person before the internet. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. But yeah, you gotta do the work. So 301 Icon is doing the thing. So we're doing it at the box. I'm very proud. OGK is gonna be there. My man from Balm is going to be there. Oh, damn, that's another slide. Hit the features joint.
Okay.
What's up?
The features, yeah.
So we got different features as well. We got my man Yaja to be there. My man Balm is going to be there from my man Miguel from Balm is going to be there with the rolling class. I don't have on here. We do have Sunrise Yoga. My bad today. I got to make that fly for you real fast. We do have Sunrise Yoga starting at 7 o'clock. I mean, y'all look, it's going to be a good time. And you know who's in town?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who's in town? See, this is what I mean by like, I don't give a damn if it's only 8 of y'all right here. If all 8 of y'all show up and we have a good ass time, boy. But you know who's in town? From New Orleans?
Yeah.
Sav!
Yeah.
The Wake and Bake BeMo Night Original. What? In town.
That's crazy.
And bought a ticket. It's crazy. It's crazy. So you know what we got to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we got to do. We got to go to New Orleans. We got to go to New Orleans, and we got to do a Wake and Bake with the people in New Orleans and her people. We got to do it. We got to do it. I don't know. Can you see the joy in my face right now? God damn it.
Man, you've been talking about it since you found out.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I ain't got no more talk, like Birdman say.
Wait, is there another?
I'm still
Oh, yeah. Throw the videos up there. Hopier,
I'm still
my man
counting
Skills.
nigga mad at me.
I don't care what nobody says.
I still kinda had to try that bitch at home. Yeah, she ain't body I had Porsche all cloudy, yeah. Everything got a blue honey, silver lobby, silver bad bitch.
2019?
Shirts off,
Like a call.
shirts off. That's my style, that's my style, she gon' give me back for sure. This is not my house. Dollar bird, come get your house. Bitch, come get your house. Dollar bird, come get your house. Bitch, come get your house. Dirty, this my style from. This my style from. She gon' give me back for sure. This is not my house.
Dollar stretchy.
Yeah.
This is quality.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. Because little do niggas know, still shit be like that. Like the quality of steel wavies materials,
Yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
The stitching on the Popier stitching on the joint, come on. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with my friend.
I'm still
I don't know why I get an attitude.
I
don't know why I get an attitude. But sweetheart, I think we
still kinda had to try that bitch at home. Yeah, she ain't body I had the Porsche all cloudy, yeah. Every got a blue honey, silver lobby, silver bad bitch.
hit the comments, all right. All right.
That's my style, she gon' give me back for sure. This is not my house. Dollar bird, come get your house. Bitch, come get your house. Dollar bird, come get your house. Bitch, come get your house. Dirty, that's my style from. This my style from. She gon' give me back for sure. This is not my house.
420 Fest, that's safe and in the same vein as Afropunk.
Ooh.
Right? Right?
Ooh.
Right?
I heard a thing. I don't know if I should say it though. All right. So the National Cannabis Fest is coming up, right?
Yeah.
My man's I was in Southeast the other day, right? If you're not from here
Mm-hmm.
and you don't visit Southeast, you fucking up. Like, no, you are violating Black culture.
Yeah.
If you are from here and you don't do nothing in Southeast, you don't go over there, you don't go to the games over there, you don't got a man's over there, you don't got a barber over there, you don't volunteer over there, you don't live over there, you avoid going. If you live in DC and you're not from here and you don't go to Southeast, you are violating Blackness. So I was in Southeast on Saturday, and my man's told me, man, I want to go to National Cannabis Fest. but the ticket's too much.
Mm. Damn.
I want to go to National Cannabis Fest, but the ticket's too much. I asked him, how much is the ticket? He was like 98. And I was like 98?
What the fuck?
They charging, oh, we got a new ticket. Hey.
Hey.
They charging quarter prices to get in? And so late at night, you know what? I'd be feeling like you be walking with me, but we talk all the time. I call you every time I'm walking to and from somewhere, even though you right here. I talk to you from the metro to the elevator at the house, and then we sat on the couch quietly. We were talking this whole inflation situation. There is an economic theory that like there is inflation that is happening on like a very granular level, but then brands are taking this opportunity to raise their prices. The example they used was a case study that said that Coke was charging 5 cents per can all the way into the mid 80s and was still becoming $1 billion company.
We were walking together that day.
Huh? We were?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We was walking that day. Okay, we was walking together. Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, they could only charge. Oh, you said they charged only 5 cents up until the 80s.
Yeah. So when I see things like this, like I see it at RFK, and I'm like, why are we charging 100 people dollars to get into the National Cannabis Fest?
Right.
When I see prices like that, that make me feel like on Over the Shoulder, RIP.
Damn.
On Over the Shoulder, I had a BeMo Goes Too Deep about festival prices. Right? And I broke it down to the granular level of the average black person's net worth, which I think is like $19K. For black women, it's like $1 or $10, something crazy like that.
Wow.
So if your net worth is $19K, and you done worked your ass off for that $19K, spending $300 on a fucking festival is a significant portion of your wealth.
Right.
Okay? Oh, actually, it's not $19K. 1.9. Sorry, excuse me.
Oh, wow.
For black men, it's 1.9. For black women, it's like $10. That ain't funny. But we broke as hell, y'all. We broke as hell. We broke as hell. And niggas on the internet talking about 100K and enough money. Boy, if you don't do better, you disrespecting your ancestors, man. Anyway, I ain't got no more talk.
Conversation for another day.
I don't got no more talk for that. Like Birdman said, I like what he said that. You know what I'm talking about? When he pulled up on the Breakfast Club? It's the most gangster shit I ain't heard, man. I knew some places was you was at, but I ain't want to do that. I ain't think that was gangster. I wanted to pull up on you. Look at you in your face, man to man. Put some respect on my name. Y'all saying Will Smith should have done that? Are you saying that Birdman had the blueprints? All right, y'all, let me get up out of here. You ain't got no... What,
Okay,
man, I can't get out of here. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. If you could design I don't know why I move my shoulders like that, but
I can't wait for the people to see you. I cannot wait. Go ahead.
If you could, create a 420 festival like Afropunk, how would you do it? What would you like to see?
Wow. Huh. I think you just unlocked something in my brain.
Yeah, you seem to have gotten real introspective.
I have.
Like, yeah, your tone changed.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Why?
Because I haven't thought of this before.
What's up?
I don't know. What would I want it to be? The question in itself has allowed me to now investigate a certain I'm having trouble with words right now.
Malik says Smokechella.
Who said that?
Malik.
I ain't seen you on the show in a long time, man.
Right.
Smokechella. Man. That's actually that is a wonderful idea. And it is such a wonderful idea that I can't even express to you what that would look like to me. I guess, Malik, no. Malik, you remember when we was in that hotel for your birthday and we was, you know what I'm saying? We was rolling off to E. Okay. Judge your mother. All right. We was off to E and niggas played, Way Too Gone, Jeezy, Future.
Mm-hmm.
There was a moment, and we were smoking blunts too. There was a moment when we looked at each other, and it just felt like we was together on a different plane.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to capture that tomorrow, and if we could do that on a grand scale, like here's the thing: there is a class of stoner who I feel like we all on the same shit.
Yeah.
If we could somehow celebrate that, man, that sounds wonderful. Is that what Rolling Loud is supposed to be?
Right?
I don't know, but Rolling Loud feels like a festival.
Yeah.
How do you make smoking the main attraction?
Is that kind of like what Woodstock was? Except, I guess it wasn't just weed.
According to the documentaries at Woodstock, they was off one or two.
Right.
Two, if you will. It got dark.
Oh.
Oh, it's all good. We got to get the app.
Oh, yeah?
But we about to go, man, because I ain't got no more talk. I appreciate the burning question. I don't know. You know what? Ask the question again.
If you could create, craft, design 420 festival, like a Rolling Loud or a Smokechella, what would you do? How would you do it?
It would be the Wake and Bake Fest 420. Hit the ad. Good morning, y'all.
Here we go.
That'll work.
Even if you might not want to, you can't help but wake people up with that fresh, stank-ass herb smoked in the haze of the early morning.
Sativa. All right, time to head upstairs. Oh, I'm so ready to make breakfast with my sweetheart. Sweetheart, wake up. I got breakfast.
Ooh, you made breakfast.
It's just sweet.
The best part of wake
I feel like your toes done.
Oh!
is BeMo and